The universe never says no. It's either yes, not right now, or I have got something better for you. Hello everyone, welcome to Anaida's Expose. Today we're going to be talking about the universe and how I think it works. So whenever I'm in a problem, I never ask God or universe to take away my problem. Instead, I pray for strength and knowledge to face that problem and go right through that problem, because every problem in our life comes for a reason, and it's not just obstacles. Problems are actually lessons, life lessons, which teaches us how to live, what to do and what not to do. Life's greatest lessons come through the toughest times, and every situation has a purpose behind it. So when you pray for something, first, God is going to give you situations where it's going to prepare you to become that person that will receive all those blessings. For example, I will give you a situation that is happening with me. So one of the things I used to pray for when I was a kid is money. I think we all pray that we have money. So what happened recently is I was manifesting money, earning money. And I never thought, do I know when the money comes to me or when I start earning the money? Do I know how to handle money? I never questioned that to myself. Okay, I thought I was ready. It's like if somehow I get a job and I'm earning, I know what to do with money. Okay, so but recently I did receive money, not through my earnings, but it's not my money, but I do have money. Okay, I can't disclose too much. I do have money, but it's not my money, and I need to I need to spend it mindfully. And when I got that money, I thought it's very simple. I thought I knew it all, but then I was like, oh wait, I don't know. And then I started researching. I was like, okay, where do we invest money? What's the safest option? How much are the interest rates on FD and RD? Basically, everything about money. Then I started understanding a lot about money, which I didn't before. So every situation is like teaching you something. Whenever you pray for something, first God will teach you how to manage it. Like I said with money, like I didn't know how to manage money. Now if I do earn money, I am prepared. I hope you are getting my point. Next thing I want to talk about is why problems occur, or why we are put through the problems that we face in our life. As I said, every problem comes to teach us something, right? So I believe that there are two types of problems, okay? One is when we pray for something and God gives us problems or situations where we need to face it and we learn something. Sometimes we don't pray for it, but God obviously sees the potential in us. So He's going to give you situations where you can turn yourself into the person that you want to be. It's like you have free will, and God is going to give you resources and you can pick whatever you want. So the first kind of problem comes to shape ourselves, to learn lessons, to know what to do, and to really get prepared for life. And second is because our karma. So whatever we do, karma is not bad, okay? Whenever we think of karma, we think it's bad. That's not true. It's basically, according to me, whatever energy you give out, it is going to come back. In this life or some other life, it is going to come back. So if you give out good energy will come back. Maybe you can't see it now, but it will come back, trust me. And we have obviously done some past mistakes, and that will come back to us. So that is the second type of problem we face. And even those problems or situations that we are put through because of our own actions. So karma is basically like consequences of our actions, either good or bad, right? So we have done something bad, so we are in a problem. So even that is going to teach you something. Like if you were not kind before, you'll have situations where you learn to be kind. You learn to have empathy for other people. So the faster we learn lessons, the faster we recognize that everything around us is teaching us something. God is protecting us, giving us knowledge, giving us opportunity. Once you understand that, whatever will go on in your life, you will see it in a good, positive way. Sometimes pain comes because people misuse their free will. As I said before, everyone has free will, and God has given everyone the ability to choose, and unfortunately, some people choose to harm others. And if you have been through something like that, please know it's not God's plan and it is not your fault. Because especially where I live, it's like everything is, people say everything is God's plan, and whatever we have written in our faith, that is what's gonna happen. That is not true. Everyone has free will. God has not written that someone needs to get abused, okay? Yes, we are given lessons, but some problems that we are going through is because how people misuse their free will. So it is not your fault, and it's not God's will. You can still grow from pain, but yes, the blame is never yours. And honestly, I have a quote which I've written there, and it says, suffering does not make anyone less blessed. So always remember that. Even if you're going through something which we totally don't deserve, it still doesn't mean you're not blessed. When I say every situation teaches you something, I don't just mean the difficult times. Every good memories, good people, good news, all of them carry lessons if you want to learn. Of course, not everything in life is super deep. Some things just happen. But even with those things, if you keep a learning mindset, you will learn something or the other every day, which I have observed now, that I used to just live, or if I may say exist. But now I have really started questioning things. I used to always question a lot. That's one of my personalities. I question a lot. I'm going to come back to that, but let me be on the track. So what I'm saying is, when you start searching for lessons, when you start searching for positivity, you will start finding them. It's not like how people say, oh, if you have a positive mindset, everything you see is positive. No, because I always try to keep a positive mindset. Like, if you know me, you would know that. But I also see a lot of negativity around me. But it's just how you react to that negativity changes, not in 1 or 2 days, but if you keep practicing positivity and meditation, journaling, and connecting to universe and God, trust me, you will see a change. I have, and I feel so, I don't know the exact word for it, but I feel very secured, and I just know that I'm on the right path. The day you stop learning, you might still be breathing, but you will be dead inside, because life is not just about existing, it's about growing, and you grow when you learn. So coming back to my trait, which is asking a lot of questions. So what I want to say about question is, when you want to learn something, you have to question. You need to start question to understand, not to other people. I'm not saying go and question everything, but when you have even a situation, problem, good, bad, anything, when you don't question, you will never try to find the answer. So one of the things that I do in my journal is, if I'm going through something good or bad, I am always trying to ask questions to myself. I write in my journal, and then I try to find the answer to the question that I've written in the morning all day long. Maybe I don't find the answer in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Like, I take time to find answer, and then I write that answer. So it's like I ask a lot of questions to myself and also to others. Sometimes even about the things that I already know. And yes, sometimes people make me feel embarrassed and I look silly for asking. And I was like, okay, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't ask so many questions. I look like a dumb person. But then I remind myself, do these people matter? No. What matters is the lesson. Even when you ask someone something you already know, their perspective is still different, and you might still learn something. So asking question is never wrong. I feel that we should all start asking more questions. We live in a world where everyone is expected to know everything, but the truth is, learning never stops. If you stop asking questions, you stop growing. And honestly, it's always better to say I don't know than to pretend you do, because when you accept that you don't know, you leave space to actually learn. If you pretend, oh, I know everything, then you close the door. Oh, I know everything, even though you don't know, you've closed it. So now there's no space for you to learn. And remember, you don't gain knowledge to impress others. It is to understand and learn how to live your life. So asking questions and getting knowledge is not about saying, oh, I know the answer to that. It's about saying to yourself that, oh, I know what to do in this situation because I have asked questions, I know the answer, and we will navigate this situation. So you don't worry. That is the best kind of knowledge and the best reason to gain knowledge. Like, how would you even know what you want out of life if you never ask enough questions? Not just about jobs or career, but about life itself. The more you ask, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the more freedom you have to choose the life that you truly want. So this is something that I am learning, and it has made such a big difference in my life. So I thought I will share this. I love understanding about God and universe. It is one of my favorite things to do. Every day I try to research something or the other about these kind of topics. So what I want you to do is comment something that you know and you think is true in the universe or God, so that you can also share your knowledge and we can also gain the knowledge that you have. And comment if you want part 2 about these kind of topics. Like, I want to know if you all are interested in these kind of topics, because I am. This is, as I said, I love this. It makes me feel very grounded and at peace and secured, because I'm protected by universe and my God, my Krishna, Whether it's through karma, through growth, or through daily lessons, remember this: the universe never says no. And when it feels like you're trapped, hold on to the hope, because hope is strength and karma will take care of the rest. So yeah, thank you. If you like the video, then please comment, because I love reading comments. And yeah, bye.